podcast is brought to you by Patriot Mobile, the phone service of America's Freedom Tribute. Use code AFT for your first month free. Welcome back. I'm Dorina Federici, and this is Let's Talk About Veterans, because their stories matter. So I just want to, you probably recognize her, but she was my very first guest here on my podcast. She was the brave one. And Sandy Rhodes, she's part of also the Wethersfield Veterans Commission, and I'm so excited for her to be here today. So she's going to tell us what's been going on. So Sandy, welcome.
Thanks for having me back, Dorina.
I love it. If you don't know, she also works behind the camera now.
The easier place.
Yeah. So tell us what's going on. And actually, tell us first, what is the Veterans Commission?
Okay, so the Veterans Commission is a group of residents and employees that work to help vets in Wethersfield. Our goals include providing information to Wethersfield veterans about benefits, services, and opportunities for participation and support. We use multiple forms of media. Hopefully you've seen our emails, newsletters to our veterans in the mail, and some of the things on the town's social media. We also want to connect Wethersfield veterans to town services as well as other resources.
Oh, that's good.
And increase the town's capacity to connect veterans and their families with some of the services that they may need. You can find a lot of information on the website, and we have Veterans Resource Centers at the library, the Senior Center, and we also sponsor outreach activities to build veteran awareness of the commission and available resources. We've hosted coffee hours. We've done information sessions, and we've even met with various groups. Sometimes we even do podcasts.
There you go.
We encourage increased veteran participation and engagement in town-sponsored veteran events. Some examples include the Veterans Day ceremony and the Memorial Day parade.
If you haven't been to that Veterans Day ceremony they do, it is beautiful.
Thank you. Yep, there is. Well, we support them. There are actual commissions that do the parade and do the Veterans Day ceremony. And we also are trying to foster youth involvement with veterans, incorporate and support opportunities through the High School Leadership Club, high school commemorative and educational events, and other things to bring the youth and veterans together. We currently have 3 high school members on the commission, which is fantastic.
I know. I was excited the first time I went to see the Veterans Commission. I went there to talk about the wall coming this past September, and I was very impressed and excited to see high school students there.
Yes. So a lot of the events that we do, you'll also see on the high school's Blue Eagle News.
Oh, good.
They'll post it on social media for the high school, as well as do stories and articles.
Very nice. Very nice. I love that. And you meet once a month?
Yes, we do. Second Wednesday of the month at 6 p.m. the Pitkin Community Center in the fireside room.
Fireside room.
Yes.
Yeah.
No meetings in July or August. We take 2 months off.
Yeah. And so when you said you had like a lot of the veteran stuff you were just mentioning, I didn't even know we had services like here at the library, the coffee hours, things like that. So does a veteran just go to the library and ask for information there, or?
There's some information posted in those areas. The best way really to get a hold of us is on our website.
Okay.
And I will say that website many times as we go through the events, because everything is posted on the website.
Right.
And you can also call Danny at Social Services. He has all of our information. And again, as I go through all our events, when you need to call Danny, his number
will be on there.
Will be told, yes.
All right, Danny, get ready.
That's right. Get ready for phone calls.
Right. So tell us about, I know we talked about, there are so many events coming up that the Veterans Commission is being part of, and it's so exciting.
Yes.
So
the first one I mentioned, this year is America 250, and the Veterans Commission, along with the Park and Rec Department, we've decided to do a collection of $25 gift cards. Okay. And we're doing handwritten notes to thank veterans when they come into Town Hall. And we're looking for people to donate $25 gift cards, and the little activation slip that comes with it when you buy it. You can drop it off at Town Hall at Social Services, or you can mail it in to Danny at Town Hall, 505 Silas Dean Highway in Wethersfield. If you have any questions, feel free to call Danny.
And what type of, I'm sorry.
Oh,
continue
sorry.
with Danny.
Danny's number is 860-721-2880, and he can answer your questions as well as accept gift cards.
And we'll go ahead, we'll continuously put that also on the podcast, so when you're watching it, you will see the numbers. But what type of gift cards are we?
So we're looking, some veterans are younger, so they go online. Some veterans are older, they want something local. So whatever you feel so inclined.
And it could be a restaurant, it could be a store.
CVS, everybody shops at CVS, Walmart, could be a local restaurant. We have plenty.
All right.
Right, absolutely.
Nice. I love that idea.
Yeah, anything. And we will, we'll talk to the veterans to make sure that somebody who doesn't make purchases online get a gift card for an online store.
Right. Okay. That's a great idea.
Yeah. And we're looking to get 250 gift cards by July 2nd.
Okay.
I hope you guys can help us meet our goal.
Do you have a flyer for that at all by the chance?
I do.
Okay,
it should be all over Wethersfield media.
Okay, great. This way I can share it on my personal Facebook page. And
I'll
if you
email it
guys
to you.
find it, go ahead and share it on yours. The more, the better it's going to be for these veterans. That's great. I love that idea.
Okay, and then something else we have going on is the Dan Camilleri Citizen Scholarships. We have two $500 scholarships for a Wethersfield senior in high school. Whether they go to Wethersfield High School or whether they live in Wethersfield and go to a different school. And it's a short application and up to a 3-minute video essay. And all our information is on our website, wethersfield.ct.gov/social/veterans. And applications and essays are due by the end of this month, April 30th.
Okay.
And I'm sure everybody remembers Dan Camilleri as one of our mayors, but he was also a veteran, and his life epitomized service above self. And that's what we're looking for, students who volunteer in their community and work hard.
That's nice.
And college, that can include community college, 4-year college, or technical or vocational school. So it's very open.
Okay.
And of course, the Memorial Day Parade on May 23rd, the big event, kicks off at 9 a.m. from the DMV. And at the end, approximately 10 a.m. of the parade, we'll meet and have our ceremony on Main Street right in front of First Church of Christ. Same thing, want information? wethersfieldct.gov/social/veterans.
And that last year was the first year you did it that way, though, on Main Street.
Correct. We were losing a lot of people when we did the ceremony in the cemetery. Last year we had a blast. We had a lot more people watching the ceremony. You have 2 people reading their essays, middle schoolers that entered an essay contest. They're always great. And of course, the theme for the parade is America 250.
Right. That's right. You're going to be surprised at what people are going to be. I'm going with the chamber, and I'll actually look like Laura Ingalls. So I got I got an outfit off of Amazon. So yeah, look for me.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Yep. And then the Mayor's Charity Ball is an elegant event, and that's held at the Wethersfield Country Club Friday, May 29th at 6 p.m. The DJ is John Cadillac Seville. The MC is Renee Danino from Channel 3.
She does a great job.
And of course, the theme, America 250.
Yeah.
And so I include this because it will benefit the Wethersfield Veterans Improvement Fund, which is a newer initiative, and it's meant to provide veterans with limited funds to assist with small things. It could be compression socks, maybe help with a utility bill one month. Also benefiting will be the food bank as well as a campership fund.
Yeah, there are 3 great donations will be made for all that. Last year, the Mayor's Charity Ball put in to help with the tribute coming to Wethersfield. So it is a great event. I'll be there again. I'm helping out with it. but it's great to see when it's all done, us presenting those checks to everybody, and it'll be wonderful doing that for the veterans
and you
again.
do have to purchase tickets. They're $125 a person, $250 a couple. And of course, you'll have the flyer up. The flyer will be all over Wethersfield, I'm sure. And this is a new one. The Wethersfield Garden Club will install a Blue Star Memorial marker in the new Frank Weston Garden at Town Hall. Joanne Sullivan, I spoke with her. She's the president of the Wethersfield Garden Club. And she told me that the National Garden Club's Blue Star Memorial Program pays tribute to all men and women who have served, now serve, or will serve in the United States Armed Forces. A Blue Star highway system began in 1945 as a way to honor veterans of World War II, and it covers thousands of miles across the United States. There's actually a stretch on Interstate 95 from New Haven to the border with Rhode Island, and that was designated as Blue Star Highway in 1949.
Wow.
Yeah. Connecticut is proud to have many Blue Star memorials. Each is sponsored by a garden club that is a member of the Federated Garden Clubs of Connecticut, Inc., which Wethersfield Garden Club is, and celebrating their 100th year.
Wow.
This is one of the club president's initiatives after overseeing the installation of the Blue Star Memorial in Rocky Hill last year. They're thrilled that the town has offered its support for the marker and that it will be placed in that new Frank Weston Garden right there at Town Hall.
At the Town Hall. It's beautiful.
Very fitting that it's visible from Silas Deane Highway and a great way to honor veterans in Wethersfield. And that it even falls into America 250 theme as well.
Right.
If you are inclined, please send donations to Town Hall. Attention to Bruce Watt, W-A-T-T, 505 Silas Deane Highway. So I hope everybody will find an event interesting and show up to support all of our local veterans. Most of them are family friendly, except for the Mayor's Ball. I believe that's adults only.
Right. Yep, that one is adults only.
Yep. Everything else is perfect for the family, and we will hold a ceremony, TBD, for the Blue Star Memorial.
Yeah, that'll be nice. I've never heard of Blue Star. Lately, that's all I've been hearing is a lot of Blue Star.
That's good, because we've been talking a lot about it.
Yeah. I mean, even Facebook, they're talking more and more about Blue Star, probably because it knows I'm researching that. I don't know. But
yep. And plus, it is America's 250, so I'm sure any garden club that's able to is trying to get one in their town.
Right.
So they did say, the National Garden Club did say that they were inundated. They're kind of backlogged with so many applications, which is great.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
that's
great.
great.
It's amazing.
And we'll have more definite information on that fundraising or anything else.
Correct.
We'll get that soon.
So they are working on a restaurant fundraiser. So save the date for April 22nd. And as it becomes official, there will be flyers posted everywhere, and it'll be all over social media. It'll be on our website, wethersfieldct.gov/social/veterans.
Nice.
And you can always call Town Hall as well and speak to social services. They'll have all the information.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Any other events coming up?
I believe that covers it, other than the tribute, July 23rd.
That's right. That is going to be great. So tell me, how did you get involved with the Veterans Commission, and how long have you been part of it?
So I've been part of the commission since 2020. A little delayed because of the lockdown. We weren't able to get meetings in. But there was a survey sent out to veterans, and I took the survey and said I'd be interested in joining the Veterans Commission.
And you're the secretary?
And I'm the secretary.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
I'm the note taker.
There you go. And she's very good at it, too, let me tell you.
Thank
Yeah. And so you've been there since 2020.
Yes.
And is there a certain amount of people you could have on the commission, or?
There is. There's a certain number, and I don't remember how many it is. And then we do have an alternate.
You have an alternate. Now,
Yep.
can anybody come in? I forgot if you had said
Please
anything.
do. Meetings are open to the public. Second Wednesday every month, except for July and August, 6 p.m., Fireside Room at the Community Center. you're more than welcome to come and join us. We'd love it.
Great. That is good to know. And if you don't remember, Sandy is also a CB.
Yes.
Yes. So tell them real quickly, what does that CB do? Now that I know about the CBs, that's also popping up all over my Facebook. Everything about CBs. She did a lot.
So they're the Naval Mobile Construction Force, and they go around building whatever you need, airstrips, anything you need around the world. Strategically placed, so anytime you need something, you can call up a group of CBs and they'll
be there.
They'll be there.
Yeah. And you were that for how many years?
5 years.
5 years. CB. Yep. And don't ask her to do electrical stuff. It's not going to happen.
Nope, not going to happen. I'm not licensed.
Yeah, even if she has a hard time with that part of it. But she can build you a city, all the roads. Right.
Not anymore. No. I'm out of the business completely.
There you go. And so you do know, I did say, Sandy actually, I met her a few years ago. We were doing, actually it had nothing to do with veterans. We were helping out with, I think it was early voting. And then I came into the Veterans Commission to talk to the veterans about bringing the tribute here to Wethersfield. And from that point on, Sandy was right there with me, volunteering. She was also the secretary and helped and took notes, and she emails everybody for me, which is great. And Sandy has been right beside me. We are now going to be working together to bring the tribute here on the 23rd, which is, it is different than what was here before. We're not going to have the huge 360-foot Vietnam Wall. It will be more about 120 feet and a huge A-frame. But don't make that stop you from coming, because the stuff that is going to be there is different than what you saw before, so it'll be beautiful. And she is also now, as I said before, my podcast engineer. She's learning and I'm learning. Yeah, she's learning the back end of it. I'm learning the front end of it. So I'm very thankful for Sandy, and I can't wait to continue working with her, with the veterans, and ideas I can put through to Sandy, and she will tell me, yeah, no. So we work well together, and I'm excited for it. And is there anything else you want to add about that, or no?
No, I'm all done. I think I covered a lot.
Parade?
I don't march in the parade. I usually help direct traffic and line everybody up and run around and move cones.
There you go. Move those
behind
cones.
the scenes,
yeah,
where I belong.
Right. And I will be in the parade, like I said, with the chamber. And again, look for Little House on the Prairie. That will be me. Yeah, you got to see it.
I love it.
You're never going to forget it if you see it. So I want to thank everybody for being here, and Sandy, of course. I appreciate you.
Thank you for having me. I'm so
it.
glad to talk about all these events coming this spring.
It's going to be wonderful, and we'll continue to post them, talk about them. So thank you again for being here. And if anybody has an event for veterans or first responders, please just go ahead and email me, dfederici.aft@gmail.com. It'll be posted on this podcast. You'll see my email. We'll have that there for you. Also, check out our Facebook page, America's Freedom Tribute, and our website, americasfreedomtribute.org. I want to thank you for all of that. And let's not forget, our podcast is brought to you by America's Mobile, Patriots Mobile, and it is the phone service of America's Freedom Tribute. If you put AFT, when you look at it, you will get that first month free. And they do service Connecticut. I looked into it. So go ahead and check that out. It is Patriot Mobile. Thank you again for sponsoring this podcast. And before we leave, let's not forget to continue to keep our troops and the families in our thoughts and prayers, and may they all come home soon. Thank you for listening to It just gets me when I talk about the troops out there. So thank you for listening, and remember, veterans' voices matter today and every day. And thank you so much. Until next time.